everything that you can see that's disgusting, he was going to put into a bag. Eggs, mayonnaise, mustard, relish.
Fuck.
We stuck it in a bucket, put it in a shed, like an airtight bucket, so we thought nothing would get in, right? Mm-hmm. I was wrong.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hot Button Podcast. I'm here with Andrew.
I'm here to fuck shit up.
Carl.
Me too.
And I'm here as also. Okay. We got a bone to pick.
Spike Nation.
Yeah. You don't know what Spike Nation is.
I am an ignorant piece of shit when it comes to Spike Nation.
Okay. Basically, what Spike Nation is this website that's been around forever that Carl turned me on to. It's this funny website where people just upload videos that are funny, and then on the front page of the funny videos will end up there. So you can pretty much go to that way. Pretty much, they discover all the funny YouTube videos for you, and there's like GIFs and picture galleries and stuff, and it's pretty much just our sense of humor.
Yeah, it appeals to like more of the male audience, and there's also like a lot of interesting videos and discussions about anything, like Richard Dawkins videos. Yeah. There's like tons of shit.
I saw this video last night.
It's just like it's well versed in everything, and the people on there like always have like really intelligent conversations.
It's just a shared sense of humor. I actually saw a video last night. It was this like E-True Hollywood Stories, like 45 minutes of like Tracy Lords. Have you ever heard of Tracy Lords?
I know who Tracy Lords is.
Yeah, it was like this girl who like faked her age and stuff, and she was like doing pornos when she was like 15 years old, and everyone thought she was like 18 and stuff.
So she was 15.
Yeah,
so it's illegal.
Dude,
she actually went to Redondo Union. That's the same high school that.
Dude, I was just there like.
She was in because she's gone on to do like just Hollywood movies.
Yeah,
like a couple of them. She was actually in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
She was.
She was in that movie.
When? Where?
She was the character called Bubbles.
Oh, holy fuck! That's her.
Fucking
yeah.
Tracy
holy
Lords.
Shit.
I shit you not.
It is. I just saw her.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I never realized
she's a good-looking older lady, dude.
That's crazy, dude. Everyone in Redondo's a fucking whore. I swear to God.
Yeah. I know firsthand.
Dude, I don't know why that
she cut her teeth on that shit. Like she started it. That's a revolution.
But anyways, she went to the same high school that I kind of went to.
That you kind of went to?
I lived literally my girlfriend. She her house was literally right across the street.
You could have been like.
I could have literally like the crosswalk right there.
Yeah, it's on She lived on PCH.
Yeah.
So Spike Nation.
And what they basically do is they take all the content, all the bullshit you don't want to see, and it whittles it down to this fine-tuned kind of.
They take the legwork out of the shitty legwork,
right?
Out of finding worthwhile.
So it's user generated, but the best of the best will just be on the front page when you go to the website.
Makes a lot of sense.
So these videos on the front page are funny, and you just watch them.
Okay,
that's literally could be your homepage, and you're solid. You're good to go.
Okay. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Anyway. It used to be known as, we were part of it when it was Spike Humor.
Yeah, we were back in the day, ago. 2006.
I was back further than you were.
Yeah, back in 2006 when it was Spike Humor.
I was how old was I? I must have been fucking 12.
Yeah.
I grew up on this website. My brother and I did, and we've been a part of the community. Even when I was making stupid fucking jokes and everyone was making downvoting me. I was still there, man. I was part of that shitty, I was that little fucker.
Remember when they went down and we had to donate money to get the website back up, and that's when they started being...
do you know how you could tell, okay. Anyone that's part of Spike Nation will know this. You know that alien blue fleshlight?
Dude, that advertisement that's been there
forever.
From the beginning of time. Since 2006, the same advertisement has been on the side banner. It's of the Avatar fleshlight.
Shit.
Dude, it's been the same
way.
Wait, I don't think
it's... Is it a joke now that they left it up?
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think it's up anymore.
They just don't give a fuck. And
but Avatar is a relatively new movie, so maybe... That doesn't make sense. It
wasn't up that long. I'm just saying it was up for fucking 2 years at least.
It's probably still up there now.
I think I don't even see it anymore.
Do they get any revenue from that?
I don't know. Maybe they get an affiliate thing where those sick fucks go and buy one.
Well, they got to get some money for advertising it. There's some.
Maybe they don't get. I don't know.
Well, okay, maybe not money in the sense of cold hard cash, but it's some other.
I don't know if this is true, but when I used to go on there and I was jerking my gherkin a lot as a teenager, I think they were like, I don't know if they started Spankwire, but I swear they were somehow affiliated with them.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to go on there and like it would be like you could like that thing started where it was like people in the comments would say "off to Spankwire" as like a joke.
Oh.
And there was like literally like posts like back in like this is a long time.
I don't even remember that at all.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if they sold that.
I don't think
site. I swear to you,
because they'd be rich. Like they wouldn't be needing donations to keep the site up if.
That's true. I don't know.
Because Spike Nation.
They were okay. Look, they were like doing the Spankwire thing before other people were doing Spankwire.
Yeah,
I think
people probably don't even know what Spankwire is.
Spankwire was bought out by like all the Pornhub and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But when
Spankwire,
man.
Yeah.
It was the real fucking.
I used to like really like that
was a good
website.
website.
Yeah, you introduced me to that one, and then I was kind of like a RedTube guy.
Okay.
Jesus
I still
Christ.
am.
Still am.
Yeah, I
Still am. I'm
well, no. Like, I'm an adult now. I pirate all my porno now, and I get like the high quality HD 1080p videos.
Right. You gotta do it.
The day they come out, I don't go to those websites. I'm not some fucking loser.
Yeah, you're not some fucking loser. You just download.
I'm not some weirdo.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he's not a fucking loser.
No, I just don't go through
everything he just said.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, there's been a massive betrayal that has taken place.
Since you posted the video, we've been a part of the community for a very long time. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's not like we're well known. It's just, but we're one of them.
Like 7.
You know?
I've been part of that at least like I think 7,
5 for me probably
7, 8 years. Anyway, so we posted the podcast,
our last podcast episode, and it didn't catch the world on fire. And one of I think it's an admin. I don't know the username. It was just like, I think it's the admin because like it just had the Spike Nation logo on it, and he seems to be posting on every single video, and he was speaking with some kind of like authority, and he was just like, I put in like the title of the video like, oh, Spike Nation user, so people can be like, oh, this might be worth listening to since I think it's a similar sense of humor,
right?
Because we kind of that's why we love that website, and that's kind of
we relate to it.
Why we relate to it, and then we're making something that I think would go hand in hand with it. So I think people would. That's why I made a whole YouTube channel and be like, oh, I can just put it on Spike Nation. These guys will totally dig this.
Right.
Not the case. They thought I was like
whoring them for views, right?
Yeah, I was just like trying to affiliate myself with them to get views. And the guy was like, if you're just trying to get views in quotation marks, I don't even know why I was in quotation marks, at least put a link to the fucking website on there so, we can, see some views. And I was like, okay, I did. And I put like, it was already like made beforehand, so I couldn't have like added us talking to it like we are now. We're probably bringing them some.
This will bring them some sort of.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And as soon as you said that, like, I mean, obviously, I was ignorant to what Spike Nation does, but reading that comment where like, oh, it's only fair if you mention us in the comments. Like, dude, go fuck your mother. Like, seriously.
No, I was like,
quit being like a fucking.
But the thing is, I was so fucking nice about it. I was like, oh yeah, definitely.
No, I know, and then it was like still returning with like the shitty attitude.
Yeah,
it's like fuck you.
And then I was like, oh, like would you? And I even emailed whoever the contact information on the website. I was like, oh, and I talked to the guy who was posting, so maybe I thought he was the same person. I was like, oh, you guys interested in like maybe we can like. Because it's a very community-based thing. And I was like, oh, maybe you guys can have a podcast. And we could just keep doing this podcast. Because if you think about it, it's like everyone like contributed towards the website.
Right.
It'd be fucking awesome.
Right.
So I was like, oh, we have something to contribute. Not because, we're not making any money off this.
Yeah, we've only invested money. And we're not getting any of that back.
And that's pretty much
Oh, by the way, guys, we're on a new microphone. We totally forgot to mention that. We bought the...
Well, the quality of the podcast is going to be higher now.
It's raised up.
At least from an audio perspective.
We look at this. Look, this is awesome.
We made it, guys.
We made it.
We fucking made it, dude.
No, it's like we found a structure. We found how it works. Now I pieced together episodes, and we got the mic now, so we're like established. We're only... All like rocky like bullshit starting off stuff is kind of out of the way, and I kind of understand how the website works and how to get things on iTunes and all that, like just mechanical, technical bullshit. No one gives a shit about. Anyways, that's all out of the way. So this is a new microphone.
But I still just want to say that guy can go fuck himself in the power.
Yeah, I was like, that was like a big betrayal. I was like, dude, we were one of you.
Yeah, dude, I'm not fucking. Dude, if they need a donation, I actually donated money.
I donated money when they like shut down.
Yeah.
And I was a
kid. The site was down. I remember the site was down.
How old were we?
fucking...
high school, maybe? Like, we didn't have any money.
Well, see, and I don't...
We took the time to put money out of our pocket.
I had to steal money from my parents. You know what I had to go through?
Well, personally, for me, I don't want to be associated with people who are like that.
I think it's just that one guy, though.
Like,
what I'm saying is down the road. Like, if this... Because this right here is going to kick up some shit.
Yeah.
It's going to kick up a little bit of shit, at least with that one
I'm
guy.
posting this on Spike Nation because I want them to hear. No, but honestly, I want them to be like, oh... Maybe, because how would they know that we were there from the beginning?
Here's what probably...
You don't have your original account. I don't have my original account.
I do. Mine was murderalized, and I had like a...
But you don't use that one anymore.
I know. I had a dead Kennedy's, like,
picture. Dude, I fucking remember that.
Now I have a Thorgasm.
Yeah.
It's just like some...
I'm Tox now right now. I forget what mine was before. I think it was like Spike 0128 or something bullshit.
This is what I think will happen, though, because if there's anything I've learned about the world... It's that when you put people on blast like this, he's going to tell us to like fucking pound salt. That's probably what's going to happen.
Here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen.
I'm prepared to tell him to fuck off.
Two of one things are going to happen. He's going to be like, oh, I didn't. Hopefully he's like, things can only get better from us addressing it. Like, oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
Probably not, though. Consider the nature of the website and what kinds of people.
He's going to have too much pride in his previous statement. They can't just let it go.
Yeah, there's no way. It's all about winning.
But I think we should just give him the benefit of the doubt. Be like, because... Look, I'm an asshole. I might have said the exact same thing. I might have said the exact same thing, you know? But the thing is, like, he didn't know. Like, they don't know who we are. Like, we've been there forever, and we post on videos and shit, and we upload... Well, I don't upload videos anymore.
Well, let's see if he gives a
fuck. Well, I do. I just uploaded... I upload our videos.
He gives a fuck now.
Right.
I want him to see this.
And since
I want him to reach out to us, like, we were one of you.
Yeah,
and we were just like shunned out.
Fucking betrayal, like when George Lucas made the Star Wars prequel.
He said like it was like what he's saying is like we're whoring a site for views. Like how many fucking views are we gonna get? Like what? The most we're gonna get is like a few thousand tops.
Well, the thing is, I deleted those videos. What are we gonna get for that? I deleted those videos and re-uploaded on our like new official YouTube page, youtube.com/user/hotbutton. Podcast, I think is the link.
I
don't know. That really looks bad.
On my part?
Well, what I mean is like you just tried to plug it and you weren't even.
That was a joke, though.
Okay, I hope so. Nerd funk.
Nerd funk, yes.
Yeah. So do you know what I mean by nerd funk?
I'm guessing it's
somebody. It sounds like a genre. It sounds like a genre of music.
It does sound like a genre, but it's really a genre of stink.
It's a genre of shit.
Okay. It sounds like a guy who's like sits in his own filth all day, doesn't know anything about hygiene.
You know that South Park episode where they're playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah, like that.
Well, here's the thing. One of the guys that comes in and plays Magic, he also comes in the next night for open gaming night, where I work.
What's that?
It's where you come in, you can play like a lot of like different board games, and you know how they have a lot of like
Candyland and stuff.
No, like obscure board games.
Okay.
Not like what you're thinking. They're not family games. Okay. They're like expensive, like
like in-depth Dungeons
yeah.
Shit.
It's like serious, and they're actually fucking. There's some rad shit. There's cool like deck building games and shit like that.
All right.
But basically, he comes up and he's buying like some stuff because there was like a pre-release for a Magic event.
Okay.
And he was like, "So, dude, I just want to tell you about the nerd funk in the back." And I was like, "God damn it!" And there was like another guy that was standing there who was buying Warhammer 40K stuff. And he's like, what a sad day it is to come to the realization that there is such a thing as nerd funk. And we started talking about it, and he's like, listen, you know what I'm talking about, and you've never even heard that before. Just me saying nerd funk is self-explanatory. And I'm like, yes, and it made me instantly think of one single guy. It smells fucking awful in that room.
Yeah.
Because I have to go back there. I have to make sure people.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's at least my age or older.
Oh, that's not. I thought he was thinking like an old, like 30, 40-year-old guy.
No.
Who lives in his mom's basement.
And I don't really know him, but he comes in and talks like we're friends every time, and I don't know why he does that. You know, like.
That's like.
And it's nothing against him personally. It's just like I don't know him. Like I don't know why he talks to me like we're buddies. I just fucking like I give him the change. And that's it. Like he buys stuff and I give him.
I'm just there. I'm just the guy who like is in the middle of the transaction.
Yeah, like really.
By default, I mean.
Yeah, I'm getting paid.
But so what does he say? Like,
he wants to come in every time and be like, "Hey man, what's going on, man?"
Oh,
and he wants to ask me a bunch of details about like how things are going with me, and I'm just like, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, I give him really short answers, like it's okay, whatever. And like you think he'd eventually get it, but he doesn't. He comes back stronger every Thursday, just fucking in your face like he's your bro.
What does he do for a living?
I don't know what he does.
Does he live with his mom?
I seriously don't know shit about this guy, other than he shows up every Thursday.
And he smells.
Yes. And he's like friends with a guy who's this Japanese Irishman named Dante.
That already doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's like
Dante's like an Italian name.
That's like a black name, I thought.
Here's the thing.
It's like an Italian
Here's
name.
the thing.
There's tons of black guys named Dante.
Okay, he's Asian. He's like but he grew up in Ireland, so he's got an Irish accent.
That's fucked up.
And
actually,
he will tell you it's fucked up. He hides his accent and pretends he's American. Mm-hmm. And like then if he gets to know you, he's like, "Hey, dude, I'm actually Irish."
You know the porn star Skin Diamond?
No.
Black and Scottish. And a porn star.
Okay.
Anyway,
I thought it was gonna be more interesting.
Back to okay. But we were talking about nerd funk, and you just went to that. And like,
because he was
okay. Anyway, Dante's a cool guy. Dante's a cool dude. He doesn't seem like he's really that good of friends with this guy. Uh-huh. I actually think I might be putting Dante in danger because now that guy's gonna know I'm talking about him because I said Dante.
He listens to the pod?
No, but maybe he could. Fuck it. Who cares?
You on
you know what?
FB?
He'll probably never listen to this podcast, and if he does, whatever, fuck it. But he just... I don't think he means to be annoying, but he just is. And I want to tell him, like, dude, you can't come in here unless you...
talk to me.
We don't like your kind around here.
Like, you need to take a shower. Like, everybody else does that. You seem to be the only one who didn't get the memo.
I'm imagining, like, do you know the gunk that's, like, on your fucking mouse after too long? I imagine, like, this guy just, like, secretes that from his pores.
Dude, this is how bad it is. Because I have to go check that room to make sure everything's kosher all the time. Right. Make sure nobody's, like, starting shit with each other.
Does that ever happen?
It hasn't happened, but like it's just a general rule.
Someone like trade rape someone like in Magic cards or something.
No, it's just a general rule. Well, like on Wednesday nights, it's different because it's Magic and D&D, and the Magic and D&D guys actually do not get along.
Wow.
Yeah,
there's conflict. There's like
the Bloods.
They talk some shit, dude. They talk some shit to each other, and like they invade each other's space.
Do they think one's better than the other?
We had well, yeah, of course they do. It's fucking nerd subculture. They act that way.
It's true.
And there was a staff meeting last night where we were talking about this. Like, hey, maybe you need to go back there, and like maybe one of us needs to show up on Wednesday and like establish like
they need to segregate them.
Establish lines like, hey, you guys can only have so much room, and you guys can only have so much room, and that's the way it is. And I don't care how many people you have in here. They got to stay in the spots.
Right.
And see, I hadn't really heard that there were like many problems that were legitimate. I thought it was just, like, oh yeah, fuck you, whatever, and like it was just joking around. But apparently, some people are really offended. And I'm like, oh god damn it! Like, now we gotta play babysitter. Like, I gotta do this. Thursdays aren't as bad because it's just open gaming, and it's not this whole tribalistic. I play Magic, you play D&D bullshit. But there's the nerd funk guy. And every time you walk...
Who's he Magic or D&D?
Yeah, he's Magic or D&D. Crips or Bloods.
He actually doesn't do either of those.
Wow.
He's his own thing.
Well, he comes in on the open gaming night. So open gaming night is like you could play any tabletop games. You can play...
Oh, so he infects everyone.
He just smells really bad. And...
You can describe the smells. Like a musky? Is it a...
It's musky.
Shit?
It's musky, but mixed with shit.
It's like mildew?
It's mixed. Like all three categories you just described.
Is it like stale? Is it like...
Dude, yeah, it's anything you can think of.
Like a sharp...
Does it leave like a wake?
Yes! It does. Like, I almost feel like I'm going to start to see the air get thick.
Oh, man, that's fucking...
Is it like...
Dude, other customers have commented
Is it like when you look down like a long concrete plane, like a street, and it's really hot?
It's
and you
misty.
see, like,
yeah, dude. It's like that.
The steam
it's
coming
like
off
that.
the ground.
It's like that. But like, you get 5 feet away from him, and it hits you like a fucking freight train. You're like, oh god, damn it. And
what does he wear? I'm imagining some guy just wears sweatpants. Like
I just imagine like he wears like a white undershirt, but it's not white anymore.
Okay, dude, you guys are close. You guys are close. Okay, he wears like black jeans that you know he hasn't washed in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know the look where you can tell.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and then he wears one of the white shirts underneath, and he has another shirt on top, and then he wears plaid shirt on top of that, like a plaid coat shirt.
Here's a question: does he wash his clothes?
I don't know if he ever does because it doesn't seem like
you can't tell what the smell's coming from.
But it smells like that's just his body, dude. Like fuck.
How can he live like that?
Like his whole body's an armpit.
Because I know, like, I shower like before and after I go to the gym.
Like smell, like you can smell yourself. I think, like, doesn't that guy get a fucking hint? Like, Jesus Christ, I smell like a dumpster.
Well, he's probably around it so much he's desensitized.
That's true.
I don't look. I don't think that's something you can get used to. You know,
look.
I think you could. The expression is he was standing shit long enough, it starts to feel warm.
Oh fuck!
You know that? It's like the same thing. You smell, you get used to something after a while.
How did it get to this point? Why is he like this?
Dude, I don't know, but
I want to know him. We need to like do like a on the road podcast.
Like
we just follow him.
Dude, we can do an on the road vodcast.
We just follow him.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I should get like video of this guy.
You should.
I wish there was some way to transmit, like, we can see things, we can hear things, you know. there's no way to transmit smell. Like,
but other customers talk about it.
An odor cast?
No, like other customers will leave that room and then come talk to me about it.
Wow.
And they'll be like,
he's hurting business.
He really is.
And I've actually brought him up to the owners and they're like, oh, fuck. We gotta deal with this shit.
Literally, yeah.
On top of the D&D and Magic Crusade.
I thought that was just
the
like...
fucking 50-year war.
I thought that was just like a stereotype.
What?
Just nerds that don't shower.
Well, it is a stereotype, but this guy fits the stereotype.
He makes
it fucked up for everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, the worst... Okay, because I'm all about comics and shit like that.
Oh. Not anymore?
No, I still am.
Oh, okay. I thought he like turned you off. He like ruined your passion.
Dude, he doesn't come in and talk about comics. When he tries, I just stop talking to him. Because, dude, he's obnoxious. He's just fucking annoying. He's not even an elitist. He's a know-nothing.
I'm a know.
He just talks shit, though. You don't do what this guy does. I'm telling you. You don't do what this guy does. Like, you're like, hey, I don't read a lot of comics. Like, whatever.
But Batman.
This guy? Dude, this guy is worse than the most annoying elite comic book guy. Like, you know the dude in The Simpsons, the comic book guy?
Yeah. I was actually thinking of that the entire time.
This guy makes that guy seem like somebody you would want to hang out with.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. I actually don't. I refer to him as the smelly guy.
Or
Nerd
Funk.
Yeah, dude.
And that for sure.
And here's the thing. Anytime somebody brings up Nerd Funk at the shop, because I see most of the same people every week, we all know who they're talking about. And it's that guy. And I just hope that if he hears this, he does something about it in the form of just personal hygiene, or just doesn't come in.
What you guys need to do is take the fucking emergency fire sprinklers at the top and fill them with like Axe or something.
Old Spice,
and just fucking douse that motherfucker.
Dude,
have a fire drill.
Dude, I don't get it. Like, how does someone like that exist? Like, you hear legends. But then you meet him and you're like, oh god, it's worse than anything I could have ever
I just don't understand. I just trying to like imagine the lifestyle that you would have to live to.
What's his build?
Because obviously
he's a big guy.
Like fat?
Oh,
he's fat.
Like, are we talking about like
Carl fat?
Carl fat?
No, he's fat.
So Carl,
like, how many rolls are we talking?
So about like stuffed crust, pan.
Dude, it's stuffed crust on pan pizza.
Okay, let's go. Wait. What? 250
on a scale from fat?
He's probably like at least 250.
At least 250. Okay, big guy.
And he's got a bigger build anyway. And he always shows up in like this raised truck.
He drives.
Yes, he does. He brought his sister in one time. She was huge too.
Did she smell?
She smelled way better than him.
How close did he get? Oh, you just didn't smell.
She bought something from me. So I can smell him further than just right across.
What's his breath? What's his breath like? And what is his breath like? Can you smell that? Does it smell like?
It's awful.
Just as bad as
it's awful.
Distinct from his odor.
Dude, he just smells like a pig's ass, like it's been half baked, and like put inside of a Ziploc bag and sealed and hung out and put out in the sun for a while.
Dude, does he smell like a homeless guy?
No, dude, those guys smell better than this guy.
Jeez, I don't even.
Homeless guys have some sort of etiquette. Like, they want to smell good. So they, like, try to do stuff. This guy doesn't seem like he cares. He's just like, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Well, it's weird because, like, he has, like, enough, like...
I think he rolls around
effort to, like, leave the house and fill up his car with gas.
And raise his truck.
I think he rolls around in shit before he puts on clothes in the morning. Or what he might do, he might go to, like, a field that has shit on it and dig a hole and bury his clothes overnight.
There's actually, like, a horse stable place by the comic book shop. It's on, like, El Toro and...
Maybe he lives there.
Maybe he just works with horses.
Lake Forest.
He smells really bad, dude. Like a guy that just, like, he just smells like a giant armpit.
Horse shit doesn't smell that bad, let's be honest.
What?
Horse shit doesn't smell
that bad. It has
a
distinctive smell.
It's not, it's like a...
People, I think you're right.
It's not as bad as human shit, like when you have the runs.
Terrible. You know what's even worse than human shit? Cat shit.
Dude, cat shit?
Cat shit is the worst.
It's fucked up, man.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know,
right,
man.
guys? Cat shit?
Dude,
next topic.
My dad has this cat, this black cat, and he's the most fucking rude cat ever. He goes and shits, and he doesn't even bury it. He just walks away. Dude, you smell that shit all over the house. About that. You smell that shit all over the house, and it, like, he conveniently has to take a shit after every time you clean out his box. So as soon as you put fresh cat litter in there, he's like ready to shit.
Ready to go.
Yeah, cats, like, animals are aware of that.
And then he doesn't even bury it. Like his sister cat, fucking
bury it for him.
Dude, she buries her shit, and she's the cleanest cat in the whole world.
Wait, so she's like putting his sister, like he's just throwing her under the bus? It's like an abusive.
He actually totally is abusive. It's like seriously like an Ike Turner, Tina Turner.
I just imagine Rocky and like Adrian and like her brother, and how his brother's just a piece of shit, and she's like this quiet, like nice. This is going way too far.
I don't know what you were doing there.
Well, obviously you guys haven't seen Rocky. Maybe
I have seen Rocky. I just
then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Next topic.
Yeah, dude, that guy, the nerd funk guy, I don't get it.
Smells like. I know. I've known people like that.
He smells like half-baked ass put in a Ziploc bag and put out in the sun.
You know, actually, we did a prank here that involved that kind of method. We, my brother and I were, or my brother, I just wanted to do it because I thought it was funny. My brother was really angry at my dad.
I was there.
Oh, were you there for that? Oh, yeah, I was
we have an audience today.
Yeah. This is a live podcast. We're at the
theater.
The Greek Theater.
We're at Carnegie Hall right now.
we're at the Royal Hall, Albert Hall.
Wait, no, what's that? Because is anything better than Carnegie Hall?
Royal Albert Hall is in fucking London, I think.
I don't know anything.
Where's Carnegie Hall? It's like New York or some shit.
I think so. Yeah.
Some fucking killer bands have done shit at Royal Albert Hall though.
Oh yeah, we did a prank where we were pissed off at my dad.
What do you do?
I don't remember.
Were you really pissed at him, like super mad?
Not really. My brother was, and I thought it was funny the prank he created.
So you
I wanted to be a part of it.
Oh, I think
you just like putting fuel on the fire.
Exactly.
I
don't know if I told you this. So we were really pissed.
You
what we decided
did
to do
tell me this.
Is Weston had this idea that he wanted to like make this disgusting fucking mush, like everything that you can see that's disgusting. He was gonna put into a bag.
Oh, I remember.
And let it ferment in a hot shed for like 3 weeks, I think. So we took a trash bag. We filled it with
yogurt.
Double bagged it. No, I think the first thing we did was we put sardines. Like my grandpa has these old sardines. My grandpa likes to. It's insane, certifiably insane, by the way. So he likes to pickle things a lot. Took all his pickled bullshit that he didn't want to eat, and we threw it in the bag. We put eggs, mayonnaise, mustard, relish.
Fuck.
Pretty much all the things.
Sardines. I think I said eggs.
You put sardines in there?
We put sardines.
Did you put anchovies?
I had to put anchovies. I think we put multiple fish. We put tuna fish. We put a lot of shit. Everything that like could really go bad.
But it already sounds so bad.
It was disgusting.
Nerd funk bad?
Yeah.
Was it like what invented nerd funk? Like that's probably where he gets his power.
It's like the Toxic Avenger. It's just he was just born out of
this. That's where he gets his. Yeah, dude, that guy must be born out of the ashes of what you were just talking about. Fuck.
We stuck it in a bucket, put it in a shed, like an airtight bucket, so we thought nothing would get in. Right? Mm-hmm. I was wrong. We went back to the shed 3 weeks later.
It's like a trailer to like a horror movie, like when movie trailers take themselves like overly serious.
We thought that nothing could get in or out.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
This summer.
We opened it up, and it was just this disgusting smell, which was marvelous, because you know what kind of pain it was going to inflict on my father.
Wait, so you left it there for 3 weeks?
Oh yeah, man, this was devised.
Dude, they saw it through. He stayed mad.
You don't even remember what he did.
I don't remember. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't really my idea.
You just went along with it. You just worked here.
3 weeks passed, our hatred increased. Well, mine did. Really? I never really gave a shit. My brother did. I don't know. I'm exact. I'm trying to make it interesting.
Okay.
We opened up. It smelled really bad, and it was just like, I don't know how, because this was like a professional like grade bucket that was like airtight. There was like multiple lock mechanisms on there. I don't know how it got in, unless like when we were filling it. I don't know.
He was like fucking like the Pentagon. Like, there's no way you can get in.
What got into it?
Maggots, dude. Like maggots.
How do maggots like they?
I don't know how they got in.
Shit.
I don't know how they got in. That's seriously like we were pretty. We didn't like were that cautious, but like we were careful. You know, it was double bagged. You know. We went through the whole process. We wore hazmat suits. It was a big deal.
It was like fucking Breaking Bad.
You wore hazmat suits?
I'm kidding.
If you wore hazmat suits, it'd be fucking epic.
Wait, how old were you guys?
13.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Your brother's like a criminal mastermind.
But we stuck it outside. My dad always keeps his window open at night, so we stuck it right next to the window and just wafted in all night. He thought it was something that died in the roof or something.
Dude, you fucked with your dad.
I can't remember how we got rid of it. I think we like threw it away. Or
he just threw it down the sewer, and it's just like
something.
It goes down the sewer, and then out of that was born.
It was like Frodo. We had to take it across the when we dropped it in a volcano. Purge the earth of
destroy
evil.
it.
I just imagine like Ninja Turtles, it's just like the vat fall into like the fucking sewer, and then out of that sewer like
ninja maggots.
So we had fucking Nerd Funk
was just born from it.
He lives in the sewer. That's it.
Yeah, dude. You guys created him.
Yeah.